Hi, hello. Today we will see about how to integrate Angular application with microservices and deploying into Tomcat as a single application. So far we might have seen we were running Angular application into a different port, that is 4200, and microservices we were running into different ports. So two applications we have to integrate as a single application, and we have to deploy into the Tomcat application. So let us see how to integrate those applications. So first you can open as Visual Studio. So Visual Studio I am opening, and in that already it would be opening as the sample application as a globe application. So go to command prompt and create globe pay folder structure. Then you can run as ng serve hyphen hyphen o. So it will run as a sample application. So it will take few seconds of time, and in between we will try to open microservices app into STS tool. So that is also available here. This is STS tool. And in this application you will be able to see the microservices. So how we can run microservices. So here this is the application, sample application, and you will be able to see the login page. And here I am going to click as about us, and in this I am trying to retrieve the get books list of books. Like if you can see author, book name, and book price. So this is the application. This is the front end we are seeing. So where we are declaring means, so when I click this one about us, it is opened this page. So that means you can go and verify the main page. So that is header part. So this portion is called as the header part. So go to header part and verify what you have clicked. Header.html, and here I have clicked the about us, and here it has given as the router link. That means this globe pay route reference will be available at app router modules. You have to go to app router modules. So in this app router modules will be there. So here component app router module app routing modules.ts. So when we click globe pay, it will come, that reference will come here as a globe pay, and it would open as the globe pay component. So you can visit the globe pay component from here. So globe pay component is this one. So it will come here, and this will execute first statement is a constructor, and it will execute the free API service. So this one it would be called, and this free API service is a API service, free API service it would be called. This is a one class file. So you can click here free API service, and free API service constructor it is called, and this service HTTP localhost 8043 API book list of books, it would be invoked. So first what is happening from here, this header portion is called header.html, and here router link is available. Based on the router statement, it would be going to router modules.ts. From there globe pay.ts it is going, and from there it is invoked. So and from there API service would be called free API service. So here one URL is called as this one, so localhost 8043, and this one would be called from the microservices app here. So how it is called? So here we need to notice that since server is not running, here services is not up and running. So let me start and run, then we will be able to see how it is looking. if you refresh the page from the front end application, it will work. So here you can see I am running the microservices app. So in this app, you have to notice localhost 8043. So this server is going to run in 8043 and API book list of books. So go to this respective controller and already respective controller is opened. So the path is API book. So the path is this one. It will come here. Whenever that front end Angular application is hit, then it is coming here slash API book under this list of books. So under this list of books is this one. Then based on the cross origin, because Angular is one application and Tomcat is a different application, and this STS tool microservice is a different application. So microservice and Angular both are interacting. So these are cross origin. That is the reason we need to give it as a cross origin equal to star. That means whatever the path we are giving, it will be recognized. So for that purpose, we need to give. Now we can see whether server is running or not. So server is running under the respective port. If you can see here, server is running. Now this page is empty, and if I refresh, we will get the details. You can see this is the details you are getting, correct? So this one author, book name and book price. If you have doubt, you can go and visit author, book name and price details are displayed. This is how Angular application is hit. So suppose if you have any doubt whether that application is running or not, you can do this test. Go to Postman and you can verify. You will be able to see. And this request and all we need to match. So exact request whatever the request we are passing, that one we have to verify. So in this that respective URL only you will be able to see. Let me find out whether URL is available or not. If not, we can create another URL. So this one, if I give, that is a get, means it will come as the get. So earlier I did the post, now I have given the get. So you can see Java development sun 123, and you can go sun Java develop 123, and next statement is this one, and next one is Python developer Surya 123456. So Python developer Surya 12356. So this is how Angular is interacting with the microservices. Now how to deploy this application? So into Tomcat as a single, because this one is running in a port called 8043 and this one is running in the port called 4200. But these two applications we need to merge and deploy into the Tomcat. So how we can do it? So for that we need to open another command prompt, and that software is available. Apache Tomcat software is available in my machine is at this path. So let me open this path, and here dot dot cd. Let me copy paste once again. It is coming. Now we need to set the path. Whatever the path we are having, we need to set the path. So that path is this one. After that we can run startup. So already I have created some build file in the background. So it is already deployed as a globe pay, and you can see if this server started, you will be able to see the port, you will be able to see the Tomcat application. So here server is started, and go and here run. You will be able to see localhost 8080 and globe pay. You can give it as, this is wrong, 8080 globe pay. See, the same application is running in the 8080 GlobePay and GlobePay. So how we are running means we have to use the command and build. If you are building Angular application, ng build, it will create one dist folder in the Tomcat server. So that Tomcat server, you can go to this Tomcat, you will be able to see the dist folder. Because I already created a build, that is the reason I can see. So you can go to the respective path in my machine. That respective path is softwares, and Apache Tomcat 10 I'm using, and here web apps. So you can see GlobePay is deployed. That is the reason it is coming. And how this GlobePay is generated based on the ng build. So that ng build is generated means, so dist folder will be created. So that dist folder is here. You will be see Angular application and GlobePay. You can go and see once, whenever you create ng build, then this dist folder will be generated. This dist folder will be having the compressed GlobePay application. So this application only we are going to copy paste and deploy into the Tomcat server. So this dist folder you can see very old, and here these are the files. So whenever you want to integrate Angular application with the microservices and you want to deploy into Tomcat, you need to use the command called ng build hyphen hyphen prod url, or else ng build you can use. Suppose I am going to create another dist folder. Here I am creating today. So I renamed, and I'll stop the server. And here you can create ng build, then it will create ng build, and it will take few seconds, and you can see whether build is generated or not. So after refresh, here dist folder will be created. Under this you will be able to see the dist folder. So you can come back and see whether build is success or not, building is happening. So this build folder, it will be done. So for the time convenience, I have already built and deployed. So you can see refresh here. You can come back and open, see dist folder is created. Time 27th August 2023 18. So here 23/19. So just now only created this dist folder only. You have to deploy into the Tomcat. So the Tomcat, I already told you need to visit in your local Tomcat wherever you placed their applications. You can see, you will be able to see. So this is how we are deploying the application, and we are integrating Angular application with the microservices. So I hope you understood. Thank you.